Welcome to Totally Electric, where today I'm test driving the BYD Seal. This version is the Seal Excellence, which means it has two motors, one in the back and one in the front, and together they give me about 530 horsepower. There's another version called the Design, which is 313 horsepower with only one motor in the back. Both of them have 82.5 kilowatt hours of battery, and this one will do about 520 kilometers on the WLTP cycle. This is a beast of a car, 4 meters 80. It's a sedan, 5 seats, 4 doors, 450 liters of rear space and 51 liters of front space. This has a frunk. I think that's the first BYD with a frunk. I'm driving it around here in beautiful Spain on these mountainous roads here. Yeah, how's your day? So 530 horsepower. 100 kilometers an hour comes in just 3.8 seconds. Certainly feels fast. I wouldn't call it nimble, but the suspension is firm. I have full confidence that this car will keep me on the road and safe at all times. Regen braking is not its strong point. It doesn't regen very much. I mean, right now just 50 kilowatts. Acceleration is good though, I love it. It's easy to handle. Let's see, this curve here is quite a narrow, closed curve. Here we go. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh yeah. Could even kick the back out a little bit. Wonderful. Oh, it's a lot of fun. So if you're thinking about a sedan, mid-sized, D segment as we call them here in Europe, then you should definitely consider this one. This is a direct competitor to the Tesla Model 3, and this version is somewhere between the performance and the all-wheel drive, because it's got a little bit more power than the Tesla Model 3 long-range dual motor, and it's got a little bit less than the performance, but it's got a little bit more range than the performance. And besides from that, if you're in Europe, you can't even buy a performance right now because they only sell the long-range and the rear-wheel drive one. Price is around mid 40,000. There's only 2,000 euros difference between the rear-wheel drive and the all-wheel drive version. So unless you absolutely need the extra 50 kilometers of range on the rear-wheel drive version, just go for the all-wheel drive. It's a ton more fun, and it's just 2,000 euros more. You'll get a 6-year full bumper-to-bumper warranty on this car, 150,000 limits on the kilometers. But you also get 8-year, 200,000 kilometer warranty on the battery and the motor of it. Wow, sun. A lot of sun here. For you guys that watch this video in the UK, the sun is what's above the clouds. It's really nice sometimes, but right now it's in my face. Now, if you're considering this or the Tesla Model 3 Highland, or say any BMW, for example, you should take notice that this has an innovative feature. And that is this stalk here next to, or behind the steering wheel on the left-hand side. It's a very innovative little feature. So if I push it up, you'll hear a tick, 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 tick. And you will also notice, if you watch the car from the outside, that there will be some lights that will be blinking, which is to indicate to other people in traffic that have the intention to turning right or to going right next turn. I can do the same by pushing it downwards, but then the blinkers will be on the left-hand side of the car. It's a really useful feature, and but I'm not sure why Tesla doesn't have this anymore. I'm not sure why BMW don't seem to use it either. Range. So this car will do, according to the WLTP, 570 kilometers if you get the Design version, the one with just one motor in the back. If you get this version, the all-wheel drive, it's 520 kilometers according to the WLTP. I'm just driving it around here, and to be honest, I am thrashing it a bit, so I'm not going to get a good reading on how much actual range there is on this thing, but gosh, dang it. Oh, it's nice to drive it like that and not worry about the range. 82.5 kilowatt hours of battery. Charging is 150 kilowatts on DC fast chargers and 11 kilowatts on AC. You might be able to appreciate this, but the interior of this car is top-notch. We've got leather, dark headliner, very nice blue stitching. We've got suede or Alcantara or whatever this is. It's really nice. Very solid put together. Not a squeak or rattle or anything. You know, even though you might think this is a Chinese car, so it's probably just put together really poorly. Well, that is not the case for Chinese cars anymore. It's got a full-length glass roof. It's not separated in the middle. It runs the full length of the car. And the car's actually quite big on the inside. I fit well in the back seats as well, and I'm 6'4" or 1.90 m. The seats are really nice, and they're vented and they're heated. Wonder what I can do with that. Everything's controlled here from this screen. So I've got ventilation, so they're heated and cooled and everything. Yeah, the system is really quick. There's almost no load time or no lag when I move it around. I have access to plenty of applications. There's internet connectivity. I've got Spotify. I've got Android Auto. I got Apple CarPlay. The works. And if you're arguing with your spouse whether you should have a vertical or a horizontal screen, just get one of these, because if you don't like it, you just push a button and it goes from being a horizontal screen to a vertical screen. Lovely. I can put in a little SD card in there and it'll record with dash cam. It'll play back MP4 videos on the screen. So I've got a whole entertainment center thing going on as well. It's really nice and modern in that sense. I have 3 driving modes, but I only have this car for about 2 hours now, so I'm definitely not taking it out of sport. Why would I do that? It's a highly safe car. It's 5 stars according to the Euro NCAP. Let's try this autopilot thing. So right now the car is driving. I can feel that the steering wheel is going rigid and it's in control. I'm not. So it'll keep distance to the car in front of me and it'll keep me in my lane, and it's doing a pretty good job of it. I've tried other BYDs that haven't done so well. This one seems to be an evolution of the software. You can tell that they get better and better over time. We also have OTA updates, so that if there's something that they need to fix or improve, they can do that without taking it into the shop. So I think you need to do yourself a favor. If you're considering buying a sedan, whether that be a BMW i4, whether that be a Tesla Model 3 or an Hyundai Ioniq 6 or a Polestar 2, you should definitely try this one. Consider this one. Price is good, interior is good, performance is amazing, range seems to be good as well, and it's really, really nice quality, and the tech is great. So yeah, I'm not saying you should get this over any of the others, but I'm saying go try it. I find it incredibly impressive that BYD has released no less than 5 cars in about 8 months here in Europe. First we got the Atto 3, and we have the BYD Han, and then the Tang, and then we have the Dolphin, and now the Seal. And it's just amazing to see a car brand that hardly anybody knew in Europe just a year or 2 ago, and now you can get 5 electric vehicles from them, and they're all decent. They're all good cars. I mean, absolutely every single one of them is recommended, depending on what kind of car you're looking for. This, however, must be my favorite. I mean, by far. The tech, the luxury on the inside, the driving experience, the power, combined with a reasonable price. Yeah, this is absolutely top-notch. Yeah, 100% recommended. Now, the question is, should you choose this or the new Tesla Model 3? So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to get more news about tests of electric cars, and then this is your place. So I've been Lars, and you've been watching Totally Electric. See you again soon.